What is going on, guys? DBG here, and about 45 minutes to an hour ago, 2K announced that there was going to be 8 new dynamic duos in NBA 2K17 MyTEAM. These are the 8 duos, and in this video I'm going to be going over how much each card improves in each of these duos, and whether or not I think that they are, to be honest, worth buying. A lot of duos nowadays aren't worth it because you can pick up diamond cards for like 15k-ish. Like you can pick up Van Exel sometimes for around 15k, Jimmy Butler's around the same. So anyway, yeah, now let's get on to the duos. Before we get on to these duos, I'm not entirely sure if this is a real duo. Tim Hardaway and Burke. It's on 2K17 Central, but they haven't tweeted about it, and neither has 2K. But it does make Tim Hardaway a little bit better shooter and a much better defender with a much better steal, so it will make this card a little bit more usable in the higher seeds. And he's a dynamic duo with Campus Legends Burke, who's about 2k MT, and it also makes Burke a better player. It makes Burke a much better 3-point shooter, plus 7 to 94, so it actually is a huge upgrade, and for a dynamic duo that would cost less than 4k MT, it's actually a really good cheap one to pick up if you are on an extreme budget. So first of all, we've got Damian Lillard and LaMarcus Aldridge. With this duo, Damian Lillard goes up 70 total attributes, which is quite good. And this LaMarcus Aldridge is borderline unattainable because he is 100k. Yes, 100k for a Ruby card. And even though it does make him a little bit better, this Ruby card is still not even worth using because it probably makes him maybe a 90 overall. You can get better cards than this for like 10k right now. And Damian Lillard, I look at the price of his Amethyst, 15,000, and his Amethyst is way better than his upgraded Ruby. So there's no point in even considering using this duo, and there's just no point in this duo being in the game. To be honest, there's no point in it being in the game. Next we've got Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic. For Mike Bibby, it makes him 103 better in total attributes. It actually improves his 3-point shot a lot and gives him a 90 contested shot 3 as well, which is really good. It also improves his free throw. He becomes a little bit of a better defender. His ball control improves a lot, as well as speed with ball, which will make him a lot faster. Overall, a good enough upgrade. But again, this deep shooter's Peja Stojakovic, which is 100k. Like, it's rare you'll find one of these guys in the market, so it's almost unattainable. And it does give him a little bit better 3-point shot, makes him a little bit of a better defender. And this card does actually come with Hall of Fame catch and shoot, which is a great badge to have. But the only thing is that even with these upgrades, even with the Hall of Fame catch and shoot, at this stage in MyTEAM Online, there is no point to use any of these cards. Like, even with the upgrades, these cards like 90 overall, and it's going to cost over 100k for this duo. Whereas you can buy, basically, you could buy 4 diamonds for 100k right now. You could buy probably Van Exel, Mark Aguirre, Rodman, and Sleepy Floyd. So 4 you're starting 5, you can make it diamonds for the same price as this duo, where both of them become amethysts. So really, nothing special. Next we've got what could be quite a good duo. So this card is actually quite cheap, this Ruby Fat Lever, and he goes up by 102 total attributes, so he becomes quite good. Let's see, does this, surely it's not just the exact same as this Fat Lever. I hope it isn't. Okay, so let me look at this. Okay, so 86, 82. No, they didn't, did they? Okay. Draw fell is the same. 2K did it again. They decided we're going to give a dynamic duo, and just with the dynamic duo make them just identical to another card they released. So to be fair, it's actually cheaper because this Fat Lever is really good for 18k. It's actually cheaper to buy this Fat Lever and Jokic than just buy this one. So there's no point using this Fat Lever except for the few extra badges. Let's see what it does to Nikola Jokic. If it makes Jokic Diamond Jokic, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. But it doesn't really make Jokic that much better. Like, obviously he becomes a little better from mid. His standing dunk gets better, but he doesn't improve that much. And considering the fact that, like, Fat Lever, actually to be fair, Fat Lever is a good upgrade because Fat Lever's Amethyst is a beast, and basically this card becomes the Amethyst, so it's going to be a good card, especially for around 5k. And considering that Jokic is around the 10-11k mark, it's quite good. Now we're on to the one I am most excited about, and it's Yao and Yi. Okay, it makes Yao basically 96 card, like almost identical to his 96 card, same shooting stats, so it makes Yao way better, and it gives him a better mid-range shot of +8. So it makes, except for Hall of Fame drop stepper, it makes this Yao basically his 94. but look what it does to Yi. He goes plus 306. Plus 306 stats. Yes, this is like a Chris Bosh type upgrade. He becomes much better with his post hook and post fadeaway. He gets a driving hook of 75, a block of 92. 92 block for a 7-footer. He's also still got 71 ball control. His speed goes up to 78, meaning he's going to be really fast. He's got much better on-ball defense and low post defensive IQ, way better rebounding. So this duo is definitely the best one of this set that I've seen so far, and it's the only one that I'm probably going to use at all. Next we've got CJ McCollum and Jusuf Nurkic. Where CJ McCollum gives him plus 79. His driving dunk goes up to 70, which is good. But CJ McCollum really is a spot-up shooter. The plus 6 to his ball control helps, but the fact that it doesn't even touch his shooting stats means that it's not that much of an upgrade. And Jusuf Nurkic, again, doesn't do that much to him. His on-ball defensive IQ becomes much better, but that's irrelevant for a center because he's got really good low post defensive IQ. He's got a little bit better of an open shot mid. Offensive consistency doesn't do much. So this dynamic duo is very, very it's pointless. There's no real point in it. The stats that both these cards improve in aren't very important, except for McCollum's ball control. Next we've got a dynamic duo that I just can't use, and it's Ben Wallace and Chauncey Billups, because I didn't pick Ben Wallace. So basically this doesn't do very much. It makes him a little bit stronger, gives him a plus 5 driving dunk, but what this does to Ben Wallace that makes him more usable is it gives him a plus 6 draw foul, but also bumps his free throw up to 85. He used to be a liability at the line, now he's going to make nearly all his free throws. Next we're on to Chauncey Billups, who's still quite an expensive card. He's got an open shot 3 of 96, which is unbelievable, but he does have quite a weird release. And they bumped his intangibles up. Really? Really, 2K? But anyway, yeah, his shot contest goes up. His on-ball defensive IQ goes up. Still doesn't have a great steal, which isn't great. All his playmaking goes up. That ball control plus 4 will help. And if you have this card, it makes Ben Wallace way more usable in my team online. Next, we have got one that I might use if I can find a way to pick up this Steve Nash. And it's Shawn Marion and Steve Nash. So with Shawn Marion, it only gives him a plus 54 stats, but it does give him a plus 3 open shot 3, which is big, and it gives him a driving dunk of 97. His post hook goes up to a really good 95. His on-ball defense also improves to 94, which is really, really good. He still has that 96 steal. His ball control and his speed with ball go up, which means he's going to feel really fast, and overall this card is going to be even more of a beast than he already is in game. And we're on to Steve Nash, who's one of the best point guards in the game. Still to this day one of the best point guards in this game, and he goes up 38 total stats. His draw foul goes up, ball control, all his passing stats go up so that they're all 99, speed with ball 98. His defense gets much better, 86 on ball defense, and that 88 steal is going to be huge. Better shot contest. This card is a beast. Like, if you can pick up this card at any stage in the game, he's going to be a beast. Like, one of the best point guards you can use, and even though he is a couple of months old, still is one of the best point guards in the game. And now we are on to the last duo. Basically unattainable because KARL-ANTHONY Towns is about 300k. Well, it is attainable, but it makes Wiggins a lights out, like properly lights out shooter with 93 open shot 3 and a 98 open shot mid. It makes Wiggins an absolute beast. Wiggins still has the 98 driving dunk with his 98 driving layup. It makes his ball control go up to 88, which means he can probably speed boost. He's got 92 speed now. His speed with ball goes up as well, and it just makes Wiggins one of the best cards in the game. And I assume it does something very similar with KARL-ANTHONY Towns. So with Cat, Cat's a good card, but for 180k, probably a little bit steep considering he has no Hall of Fame badges. But it improves KARL-ANTHONY Towns by 64 total attributes. He improves in open shot 3 and contested shot 3, which is really important. He also improves in driving layup, which, to be honest, he's already good. His rebounding goes a little bit, his ball control goes up a little bit, and his defense gets a good bit better. His block actually improves, shot contest goes up 7, but it doesn't make as big a difference to Cat as it does to Wiggins. So anyway, that's the video. In my opinion, of these 8 new dynamic duos, the only 2 that are really usable at this stage in the game is going to be the Yao and Yi duo, that's mainly because it's cheap, and same with the Fat Lever and Jokic duo. That duo is going to make them quite good. The Steve Nash Marion one helps a good bit, and Wiggins and Cat is going to be a beast of a duo because of what it does to Andrew Wiggins. Ben Wallace and Chauncey Billups makes Wallace a better free throw shooter, but still at this stage, I don't think you should be using Ben Wallace as your center in MyTEAM Online. The Jusuf Nurkic McCollum duo doesn't do much. Bibby Peja Stojakovic duo again doesn't do much. Same to the Marcus Aldridge Lillard duo. So in my opinion, while it's good that we're getting new duos, at this stage in the game, there's not big enough upgrades that they're going to make that much of a difference. So anyway, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.